Denny Hepler is part owner and general manager of the Stonehenge Golf Club in Winona Lake, Indiana. But you may not know about his impressive playing resume. After turning pro in 1978, he played all over the world, and in 1982 he became the first American to win the Malaysian Open on the Asian Tour, and his professional career took off.
It did a lot. It got me into the British Open. It gave me an exemption into the British Open, so I had kind of a featured group. I had two good, really players that were already exempt, and missed the cut there by a shot at Royal Troon, and that was in '82. But it gave me a card to play all the tours in the world except the PGA Tour, and so I took off.
In 1985, Denny made it through the PGA Tour Q School. He would play 2 full seasons on the PGA Tour, making 19 of 64 cuts, with his best finish a tie for 16th. But after missing his card for the second straight year, Denny decided his future was being a club professional.
I love golf. I love being around people. It's always, PGA. I love the PGA, and now 35 years or so I've been in that, and it's been good to me. Now, back here in our 5th year at Stonehenge, when they kind of locked the doors and kind of gave up on it, nobody around here wanted it to be a bean field.
But Denny wasn't quite through competing. In 2006, he applied to be one of the contestants in the Big Break on the Golf Channel.
There have been about 2 or 3 of them, and I'd watched them. It looked like fun. Contests all over the place, then play some golf. It just looked like something that would really be interesting. And so I started filling it out. How many tours, well, all of them except Africa. Pretty soon I'm thinking, they're not going to believe most of this. How many course records? Well, I had 12 at one time. And then, who's your favorite golfer? And this is the one I thought would stick a fork in me. I said, Payne Stewart.
Not only did he get on the show, he would win that season's Big Break, another highlight on his resume. But what is Denny most proud of?
I think the perseverance, really, to crack it and get out on the PGA Tour. I mean, I just put a lot of miles on. I mean, I played Asia 5 years in a row. I got to play with a few number ones in the world, all over the place, Australia. Played with Norman, Crenshaw. Bill Rogers was number 1 in the world when we were down there playing in New Zealand, Australia, New Zealand. But what an experience.
So when you play the Stonehenge Golf Club, ask for Denny. He's got some great stories to tell you. In Winona Lake, I'm Brian Hammonds for Indiana Golf.